It was a dark and stormy night when 12-year-old Sarah was taken from her bedroom by a group of kidnappers. They had been watching her for weeks, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Sarah's parents were away on a business trip, and she was home alone when the kidnappers broke in through the back door. At first, Sarah was terrified. She had never been in a situation like this before, and she didn't know what to do. But as she looked around at her captors, she saw something that gave her hope. One of them was wearing a ring with a distinctive symbol on it, a symbol that Sarah had seen before. It was the same symbol that her grandmother used to wear on a necklace. Sarah's grandmother had always told her that the symbol was a family crest passed down through generations. It was said to bring good luck and protection to those who wore it. Sarah remembered her grandmother's words and knew that she had to use the symbol to her advantage. She began to play dumb and pretend that she didn't understand what was happening. She asked the kidnappers questions and pretended to be confused, hoping that they would underestimate her. As they talked among themselves, Sarah listened carefully, trying to pick up any information that might help her escape. One of the kidnappers, a man with a scar on his cheek, seemed to be in charge. He was the one who had worn the ring with the family crest. Sarah watched him closely, trying to figure out what made him tick. She knew that if she could just get to him, she might be able to use the symbol to her advantage. As the night wore on, Sarah's plan began to take shape. She noticed that the scar-faced man was always looking at his phone, checking the time, and muttering to himself. She pretended to be scared. The scary man forgot and left the phone on the table unlocked. Sarah decided to take it when they were not paying attention. She hesitated for a moment, then picked it fast. No one noticed. As soon as she had the phone in her hands, Sarah quickly dialed her parents' number and pretended to have a conversation with them. She kept her voice very low, though shaky and tearful, hoping that the kidnappers would notice she was really talking to her parents. But as she spoke, she also dialed 911 on the phone and whispered to the operator. It wasn't long before the police arrived, sirens blaring and guns drawn. The kidnappers were caught off guard, and Sarah was able to slip away unnoticed. She ran as fast as she could, her heart pounding in her chest. She didn't stop until she was sure she was safe. When she finally stopped to catch her breath, Sarah looked down at the family crest on the ring and smiled. She knew that her grandmother had been watching over her, and that the symbol had brought her the protection and luck she needed to escape. From that day on, Sarah wore the ring as a reminder of her bravery and the power of family.